Hello everyone, my name's Cliff and welcome back to my channel. This is Cliff's Dark Gems. And if you're new here, welcome for the first time. And tonight we're going to do an unhaul, my very first unhaul, because I need space for more books. So stay tuned. Okay everyone, so yeah, I mentioned in a previous video, not so long ago, that I'm going to be doing a massive haul very soon. I've got some books arriving, and I realize I just don't have space. I really don't. I've still got books that we've inherited from the previous owner, and I've got other books that are duplicates that I'm going to show you in a minute. And yeah, books that I've DNF'd, books that I don't see myself reading. So yeah, I just want to make some space, and I'm going to make quite a lot of space. It's quite a big unhaul. And I'm going to start off with some books where I've got two of the same, and I want you to help me. I want you to choose which cover is better, and I'm going to start off with the rats. We're going to go either with this cover, which I do think I prefer, or this cover of the rats. I'm going to get rid of one of them. Let me know. Okay, and then a book that was a huge surprise to me. It's actually 5 stars, and that is also James Herbert, Fluke. Okay, I'm really not sure to go with the blue cover or the white cover. I actually quite like this, but yeah, let me know. So that's going to be Fluke. And then the final James Herbert is the Spear, and I've got a duplicate of that as well. I like this cover, but the book is a bit of a mess, not in very good condition, but I do like those eyes. Or we got this book, much better condition. Tell me which one I should keep and which one I should let go. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, and then I've got 2 copies of Thomas Harris Red Dragon. In fact, I might have a hardcover somewhere. But we got this one, which I kind of like, but that sticker in the middle is annoying, and it's not in the best condition. Or I've got this one, in much better condition. But let me know which one you prefer. Okay, then we're going to move on. Okay, first we're going to move on. Now this book is supposedly a thriller. I'm not sure if I should get rid of this. In fact, there's a lot of books. You need to tell me, please people. Okay, you need to advise me if you've read one of these books and you thought it was really good and you think I'm making a mistake. Let me know. Okay, so first of all we got Angiology. Now, yeah, supposedly a thriller, but from what I remember it gets very philosophical, and I think I tried to read it. Maybe I need to give it another go, but I really want to make space for more books that I really want to buy. So yeah, that's Angiology. And then, okay, let's get the next pile. The video is not going to be too long. I've got 2 copies of Coma, both exactly the same cover, and this one's in worse condition, so I'm getting rid of that one. And I love this cover, people. I really enjoy this cover. Dead to the World. You've got this jogging skeleton. But I tried reading this, I think in 2023, and I got to like chapter 3 or 4 and I couldn't understand what was going on. The writing, for me, was terrible. I couldn't understand anything. So I put it down. And yeah, I'm not going to pick it up again. I mean, the only reason I would like have this book is because of the skeleton jogging on the cover. Okay, and now I've got I think this is the 5-part series, and I've read it. It is a YA series, and it was actually pretty good. And I've got 3 of the 5 parts here, but I'm never going to pick it up again. But it's actually a very decent YA series. I don't even know which books these are. I think there's maybe 5 books in the series. But that's Anthony Horowitz, and this is Raven's Gate. Night Rise, and like his cover as well, Oblivion. I don't think I have the other two books in the series anymore, but I read this a long time ago. And as I say, you know, some of these books I just don't see myself reading again. It's not going to be rereads for me, and yeah, I'm not exactly overly interested in getting the rest of the series, so goodbye. Okay, let's move to the next one. Right, now, don't know why I've got this book, people. I don't know why I've got this book. It was inherited from this place. I didn't buy it, but I'm keeping it more just for the sake of just maybe one garble west I might pick it up. But you know what? I'm not interested in erotic literature, and really I was just keeping it for the name, for the fun of it. And I have mentioned it before, 50 Shades of Grey. I'm not going to read it, people. I'm really not going to read it. So, bye-bye. And then, okay, this I'm not sure about. Another book that I inherited, Patricia Cornwell. Do any of you know that author? Is she any good? And that is Cruel and Unusual. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got, you can see this is a big bloody book haul. Wow, Unhaul. Yeah. And then another book that I don't see myself picking up, even though it says here it's a US National Book Award finalist and an award winner. That's called Shipbreaker by Paolo Bacigalupi, butchered that name. But yeah, it says something about welcome to a world where oil is scarce, but loyalty is scarcer. And it just doesn't seem like my kind of book, and I want to buy my kind of book, so I might let this go, unless you think otherwise. Let me know, please, down in the comments below. Okay, and then we got, and I love World War II and World War I, and I mean, I enjoy reading books about war, but I don't really see myself reading this. It's Jack Coughlin, and that is Killzone. And I think this is more, to do with the Middle East, which is something I'm not overly interested in. You know, so yeah, let me know if I should read this. And then we got a book that I did read, and I think maximum 2 stars, maybe 1.5 stars, and that is R.L. Stine attempting to write an adult novel called Red Rain. And it says here, Suffer the Little Children. I really did not enjoy this. And I think R.L. Stine does a huge thing of children's, middle age, I can't remember what it's called now, we don't get it here. But yeah, I didn't enjoy this book at all. I found it absolutely dull. Okay, and then another book that I found very dull, that is supposed to be kind of a horror. That says Haunting and Grossing. No. Alex Bell, Ninth Circle. Yeah, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I need to make space, people. Ninth Circle. Okay, next up, got a huge pile here. The final pile of one author. I cannot see myself reading from this author. So I want to get rid of all these books. They inherited from the previous owner, and that's James Patterson, right? Alex Cross's Trial, Cross Country, a little bit of dust on there, James Patterson Private, Alex Cross Run, and then Private Games. Now, have any of you read James Patterson? I think I read one book when I was much younger, Kiss the Girls, something like that. It's an excellent movie, great movie. I think it's with Denzel Washington. But I haven't read any of his others, and I don't plan to, really. So yeah, got that. And then another author. I've only found one book. I might find more. And that is Sidney Sheldon. And I got The Best Laid Plans. Yeah. If you like those authors, let me know. There were also some Dean Koontz that I was considering letting go. But he has written some great stuff. I don't want to, like authors that I know have written good stuff, I want to collect the books. So yeah. I mean, even there was a, what was it? Richard Lehman. There was a Richard Lehman book that I was thinking of getting rid of. I really found it dull, but I also want to collect his books because he has written some good stuff, in my opinion. Cringy stuff, but fun. Yeah. So everyone, that is my very quick unhaul. I think by the end of this week, possibly the following week, beginning of the following week, but I'm hoping maybe Sunday, I'll be doing a massive haul. Because we found a second-hand online store that has some brilliant books that I've been looking for forever. A South African store. So it's not going to be overly expensive. And I'm really excited about that. So that's going to be done, yeah. So everyone, what did you think? Let me know down in the spaces below. As you can see, I've just gone straight through. I haven't edited once, which is actually kind of refreshing. But let me know what you think. I hope you're all being well out there. Take care of yourselves. Keep those pages turning. And cheers.